Welcome to the official catch-up. Today I've got Aiden Kerr off Dalbeattie Star. How are you doing, Aiden?
I'm not bad, pal, yourself?
Aye, good, just getting through the days now. How are you keeping anyway through all this?
I'm alright. I'm just trying to keep myself fit and doing my work for uni.
And you're the first Dalbeattie Star player that we've had on. I take it as Richie sending you instructions and stuff like that to keep yourself.
Just basically doing our own stuff, what we can really. Not really. We have to just do stuff. Can't really go. Well, obviously we can't go to the gym, so it's just doing road runs and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's different. Different experience. Some guys, some managers are taking the approach. Giving you a bit of a break, and then other managers are, still wanting you to do things. But when I think of Dalbeattie Star and the players that you've got there, I always think like characters, like guys like Curtis Wilson, Greg Thorburn. You're full of characters, basically. Dalbeattie Star.
Aye, the change room's a great laugh. Like everybody knows what was expected of us and stuff, so it's just getting on with what we need to do. There's obviously the added laughs at training and stuff just makes it a whole lot better for everybody.
I remember Curtis Wilson's Valentine's to us all. How did he get any pelters for that? Did the guys sort of no speak to him for a few days? Or?
Nah, he's always had a bit in the programme, so me especially, I'm used to getting a bit of slack from him, so take it and then give it back at training and stuff. So
Yeah, yeah. And your season, to be honest, at the start of the season, I thought you guys were doing pretty well. I think more sort of this year, I think you've struggled a wee bit, but you have had a fair few bit of injuries, a few guys going out, coming in on loan, and the likes of yourself. I think, how many positions have you played in this season, Aidan?
nah, I've been in all over the bit really, up front, full back, midfield. Just if you get asked to play somewhere, you do it for the team, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And were you a wee bit worried? What was it like? Obviously, I don't think we'll play football again this season, but were you a wee bit sort of looking over your shoulders at the likes of Vale leaving and that?
Well, we knew that we still had to play Vale and Edinburgh Uni, so they were obviously the two biggest games for us. And then the Vale game, getting all the way up there for it to be called off, kind of that caused a bit of disturbance because that meant we'd have to go up there midweek. But obviously the league's been not cancelled, but it's postponed at the minute. So when you we had to beat the teams around about us and try and pick up points elsewhere.
Yeah, so like you still had the faith to basically do that with the teams around you.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and that's fair. There'll be, as I say, I think these guys have, I think as I mentioned, I think he's really started off well, but like every other team, these guys picked up injuries. One thing I'll usually ask, is it tougher for the likes of Richie to sort of get players in around, the Dalby area because you're kind of off to the west compared to other teams.
well, our squad's mainly just made up from boys from Dumfries and Galway, apart from one or two from elsewhere. So it's just the best, like what Richie feels are the best players from the region, really, that are being asked to sign on, and looking at players from elsewhere and boys from Queens and Annan coming in on loans helped out. So
Yeah, and the talk before this was obviously the West of Scotland League. Dalbeattie are probably more sort of southwest, but are you looking forward to some of these West teams coming into the pyramid and the chance maybe to possibly play them?
especially like if they bring in, might be more cup games and stuff. So it gives us a chance to play different opponents rather than just playing in the Lowland League and then the South Challenge.
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of hoping for that, hoping that there will be a sort of cross. I don't know how to cross league cup like we have in the South Challenge and stuff like that. But I'm really looking. I really hope something gets implemented. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case or not. But personally, hoping that would be the case because it'd be great to travel out west during the cup sort of competition.
It gives you a chance to see what like the standard is in other leagues and compare yourself to them.
What do you think should happen? I know I keep asking everyone this, but what do you think should happen in terms of how, like maybe not even just in terms of Dalbeattie, but for your likes of your own personal opinion, what do you think should happen if football can't continue?
Well, either you'll have to just wait it out and then like restructure the leagues for the following seasons to be able to catch up, or it just should be null and voided, and because it's unfair to finish the league without every fixture being completed.
Yeah, and I'm of the same opinion. I just don't know when football will be played again, so null and void for me. But I would love to see the chance to restructure, because I think it would be, it'd be probably the fairest option for, like, say, maybe Kelty, obviously, get their chance in league football, and then Vale wouldn't get relegated. They were like 3 points away from Hughes, and two games in hand over Edinburgh Uni. So it's a difficult one for anyone to decide, I guess.
There's no way to really please everybody unless you either finish it or you just. But if you finish it, that will cause trouble for the seasons in the future because they'll be staggered and some cups might have to be missed out and stuff. So
yeah, and in terms of yourself, Aiden, you're obviously quite a young player. Have you got any sort of aspirations of where you want to be at the moment? Are you quite happy at Dalbeattie Star?
I'm happy. I just see what happens. Keep trying to improve all the time. See what comes of it.
I guess, I mean, I don't really know too much about the region, but we have seen some guys obviously come up from, like, south of Scotland or down to the south of Scotland and stuff. I take it, is it more of a difficult sort of region to find clubs and whatnot to play for?
It is, especially if you're a young boy. Like, there's only the one professional youth set up at Queen's, so I was there until I was about 16 and then dropped out. Just played youth regional football and then ended up at Dalbeattie training and then ended up signing. But for a lot of boys like that, it only goes up to under 18s for the youth. So then try to find there's only about 16 teams in the south, and go and try to get a team from under 18s to then someone take a shot at adults. It's kind of difficult for quite a lot of people, so it leaves them with nowhere to go.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be. Like, as I say, I don't really know too much about the sort of region-wise south of Scotland or that, because obviously I'm not from there. But that was one of the things we tend to discuss. We probably leave Dalbeattie out of that, probably unfairly, because we always discuss, like, say, Gala, Gretna, Vale are leaving, but Dalbeattie are probably a part of that too in terms of trying to get a group of boys in.
It's just mainly local boys, but if you can attract players from elsewhere, then obviously that's helpful. But some people won't really want like the travelling and stuff. So
yeah, that's often a big thing for away support to Dalbeattie. Obviously, these guys are the camel trek, obviously, as it's known. Do you take a wee bit of pride in that? Do you enjoy the fact that some teams don't like coming to Islecroft?
It's just need to make our home pitch as hard for other teams to come as possible and try to pick up as many points as we can. So the fact that teams have to travel down quite far and that kind of gets into them a wee bit. Hopefully the way round finishing everything for the league and making sure everything works out.
Yeah, I think everyone's hoping the same, and hopefully we'll get football back as soon as possible. I think we're in it for the long haul. But no, I appreciate you coming on, mate, and it's good to chat to you, and obviously get a wee bit of Dalbeattie Star coverage. I'm sure I'll reach out to a few of the other boys. Stay safe, and good luck with your uni work and all that, pal.
Cheers, mate. Take care.